I didn't think that I would actually finish this. 300 plus hours of studying, a lot of stress, and even some tears. But today I became a certified web developer. So let me show you what it took to get here. Sorry that I have a little bit of an eye infection. I know it looks crazy. So I actually started from zero experience. If you check back my previous videos, I actually started learning how to code exactly 3 months ago before I even ended up having a laptop. Some days I would end up coding for hours and it would literally feel like I wouldn't be getting things done or that I'm currently not learning. Like, I had terrible moments, but in the end, you know, it finally led to something great, something beautiful. And of course there was good moments, but you know, the terrible ones, they kind of stick out a lot more. Also, what was worse is that life didn't stop. So I still had to work my 10-hour shifts at my warehouse, my 10 to 12-hour shifts at my warehouse job. And life did not stop, man. There was still errands, there was still bills that needed to be paid. I was tired, man, like truly tired. I still have this fear lingering that I might lose my job, so it kind of sucks that I don't know everything just yet to make some money. But you know, it is just a journey of life. Still, to the moment, still doubting myself sometimes. Like, it is simply crazy. So when you get the certification, it actually says 300 plus hours of learning, but if you really watch back my live streams and my older videos in the past, it definitely took even way more longer than that, 100%, because of how long it takes to really, you know, get the mental right to try and solve certain steps that are difficult. Like, it definitely took way longer than that, and I'm just happy that, you know, I was able to get it done. But man, that journey was hell. I learned HTML, I learned CSS, responsive web design, Flexbox, right? There's just a bunch of random things up in there. Even mobile first layout. Not only did I learn how to design websites, it actually taught me how to finish something, how to put your mind to a project and come to its completion. And I think that's probably the best thing you could really learn when it comes to learning web development, is actually finishing projects. People actually struggle a lot. Sorry if I'm blinking so much, it really hurts, but people actually struggle a lot with finishing projects. It was a lot of effort and there was just a lot of skills that needed to be gained. And, you know, glory to God, I came to that. But man, that was a journey in itself. The moment I hit submit on that last project and it said that it was time for me to receive my certification, it was such an emotional moment, and I was so happy that I finally achieved it, and I can't wait to end up printing it out, putting it on my wall. Like, that's gonna be a separate video in itself. I'm so glad that all the effort and work that I put into it actually comes out and now is on paper. This certificate, it's not just a PDF, it's proof that I didn't give up on myself. So what is next? I'm going to be jumping into JavaScript. I'm gonna be going live every day at 12 p.m. EST, and I'm going to be studying JavaScript from scratch once again through the Odin project, and then eventually we're going to try to go for that JavaScript certification on freeCodeCamp. It's time to go from just design to the actual functionality of the website. I want to make that button work. I want to be able to actually create websites for real clients. The grind is not stopping. My end goal is to become a full stack web developer, and this certification is just the beginning of that journey. So if you're learning the code right now and it feels impossible, follow along with me on this journey so we can, one, do it together. You can rewatch some of the videos where I started from day 0 if that's where you're starting, and catch up to where I'm at today. This has been amazing. This has been great. Make sure you guys end up leaving a like, y'all end up subscribing, and just continue with me on this journey after receiving this certification and on to the next one. If I can do this, you can do it too. I'm not the smartest out of the bunch. It doesn't take being smart. It just takes learning, dedicating your time, and understanding what you are learning, and build, right? Actually build from what you've learned. That's really all that it takes. I'm gonna be ending this right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully y'all end up trying to get your certification. A couple people told me how they got their certification, how they graduated from school, man. Let me know what's going on in your journey. Deuces.